Imagine being torn between representing two nations, with family ties pulling you in opposite directions. For England's rising rugby star Joe Hayes, this was no mere hypothetical scenario, it was his reality. Born to an Irish mother and an English father, Hayes found himself at the crossroads of national allegiance, with his mum, a former Ireland basketball player, passionately advocating for him to don the green jersey. But here's where it gets intriguing. Hayes's deep-seated admiration for England legend Dan Cole became the decisive factor that sealed his commitment to the White Rose. Hayes, who recently starred in England's victory over Australia, is set to continue his breakout year when Fiji visits Allianz Stadium this weekend. Yet, this could have been a very different story. Had his mum's influence prevailed, we might have seen Hayes lining up for Ireland instead. But as an emerging tighthead prop at Leicester, the opportunity to learn from Cole, a Tigers and England great who retired last season at 38, made the choice almost inevitable. And this is the part most people miss. Hayes's decision wasn't just about national pride, it was about mentorship and the legacy of a player he idolized. "My mum's Irish, and she was always pushing me to play for Ireland," Hayes revealed. "But I've chosen the right side, and she's incredibly proud of me." His dad's English roots and his own birthplace in Nottinghamshire ultimately tipped the scales, but it was Cole's influence that cemented his path. From day one at Leicester, it was Dan Cole. "I was infatuated with that man," Hayes admitted. "He was the guy. Starting tighthead for England and the Tigers, you'd just get excited every time someone dropped a ball because it was like, Cole's going to scrum now." For a young prop, Cole's mastery of scrummaging and defence became the gold standard. "Those two things are my standard now," Hayes explained. "If I go well in the scrum and in defence, then I've had a good game." That's what Dan brought, and that's what the Tigers respect and want from their props. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Hayes's decision purely personal, or does it reflect a broader trend of players prioritizing club influence over national heritage? As England prepares to face Fiji, head coach Steve Borthwick faces his own tactical dilemmas. Will he deploy the bomb squad strategy again, stacking the bench with forwards? And will Freddie Stewart and Tom Roebuck recover in time, or will Marcus Smith and Henry Arundel step into the spotlight? These questions add another layer of intrigue to Hayes's journey, a journey that could have taken a very different turn. As we watch Hayes continue to rise, it's worth asking, in the world of international rugby, where allegiances can be split, how much should family ties or club influences sway a player's decision? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is a debate that's far from settled.